ModLab 50. ModLab 50.
Hello fellow YouTubers, and today I'm bringing you a different type of video, but it's been on my mind recently, so I figured, why not? Let's discuss why the remake of Call of Duty Modern Warfare will suck more than the corner camper you just can't seem to kill. For starters, the current formula is already insanely stale. All you need to do is look at game sales to see people have been shying away from Call of Duties for a few years now, actually. Why are people not buying the new games? Well, that's simple. Call of Duty isn't the king anymore. Back in the late 2000s, Call of Duty was insanely popular, and for good reason. The gameplay was fresh, kill streaks were fun, and once so many people started playing, it became a social norm to play it. In 2016, very rarely do I ever hear anybody talk about playing Call of Duty. Is that my way of saying Call of Duty is dead? No, far from it. But people have been bored by the same formula being rammed down our throats like a bad Roman Reigns push. I mean, seriously, if you took the multiplayer from Black Ops 3 without the exosuit and played it labeling it as Black Ops 1, most people would not question it. Basically, Modern Warfare was good because it was fresh and stood out from the herd. Nowadays, it's the same game they've been pumping out since Barry Bonds broke the all-time home run record. Wait, I'm sorry, we're mostly nerds here, aren't we? This was also the year Portal, Assassin's Creed, BioShock, Mass Effect, Rock Band, and Uncharted were released. That's how old Call of Duty 4 is. With this announcement, Activision has surely started a ripple effect. See, even if everybody who views this video is swayed by my opinion and decide not to buy the game, several million more will. They've assured that Infinite Warfare will sell well by pairing it with his far superior older brother, which you can't complain about them doing. That's just good business on their end. But this is a horrifying trend for gamers. We as gamers have this bad tendency to rebuy a game if we liked it enough. I mean, I've personally owned probably about 69 different copies of Ocarina of Time. And yes, ladies, I am single. But why is this bad, you ask? Stupidly staring at a video of me playing a game that I don't even like. Because once we buy this, the trend continues. Soon they'll be re-releasing Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops, World at War, just to make more money. But as I already mentioned, the big problem with the Call of Duty franchise is how stale it has gotten. So by doing this, they are forcing us to continue doing the same thing we've been doing for a decade now. While just about every other franchise has changed dramatically since 2007, Call of Duty will still have us feeding off of their old breast milk for another few years with no improvements being made. My point in all of this mess? We're assuring they're going to re-release more old games instead of improving the games they are releasing. Now for my third point, I want us to go on a magical ride back to 2007. For sake of argument, we were all probably 30 pounds lighter, had better hair, were probably way more obnoxious, and still lived with our parents. Do you remember there being lag in Call of Duty? Because I sure as hell don't. I don't remember lag being a thing until Black Ops, which was released in 2010. Whether that's me pushing the horrid thoughts out of my head, or that being how it went down, who knows? But I'm sure most of us can agree that lag is more of an issue in 2016 than it was in 2007. Don't know why, it's just how it happened. Why does this matter? Well, because the lag for Modern Warfare will be really bad. And that's for quite a few reasons, realistically. For one, less people are playing, so connecting us with better signals is much harder to do now. Two, they're going to be releasing this game and Infinite Warfare at the same exact time. Now, I'm no expert on lag, I just know I want to take a Louisville Slugger and smash it in the knees of every official at Activision when I get lag. I'm going off on a tangent here, but their servers will be so overloaded on players that odds are lag will be even worse than before, which makes for a really shitty time playing the game. When I pick up Call of Duty and pray to whatever higher being I feel like praying to that day, I pray asking for a lobby full of noobs so I can royally screw over. I'm talking noobs who can't even hold the controller, noobs who shoot with the triangle button, noobs who play on default settings instead of tactical, like me. But Modern Warfare will be plagued by an issue that most of us haven't witnessed before. The players will be far too good. I mean, these people are probably warming up playing Modern Warfare on their PS3s and Xbox 360s right now. You figure the only way to play is to pre-order the game. And to do that, you have to shell out about $100 for the game to get it. So only hardcore players will want that. Hardcore players and kids. But let's be realistic here. Kids aren't pumped for Modern Warfare. This move was done for us adults who got into Call of Duty when we were kids. So right away, the really good players are being funneled to Modern Warfare. Add to that the fact a lot of these players played this game for years back in the day. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it will work like a good shooter should, and high-level players will play together, and thus they all suck, and the lower-level players will play together themselves. Or maybe I'm right, and players like me will get thrust into a lobby with someone who's invested over 2,000 freaking hours into this game. And these are players who can spawn kill us from across the map with a grenade, and don't forget, frag times 3 was a thing in this game. They've learned these spawn kills when I was in middle school. And the number one reason this game is going to suck is the fact it's all nostalgia anyway. I think this is bound to happen for most players, so let's walk through a scenario, shall we? You play the game, and holy shit, the lag is bearable, and the players aren't X-Jaws or Markov J or Excaliburs or White Boy 7th Street level players. You get your old crew together and begin fighting matches as a clan, and then you remember the reason the game's life cycle typically wasn't a decade to begin with, which is to say, the game isn't that good. Now, I really don't want to be flamed in the comment section for this. There are plenty of other videos on my channel where I say way harsher about every franchise, so if this offends you, subscribe for more, and then you can flame all of my videos. But anyway, this game is a decade old. The game was popular for its online multiplayer, and typically these games do not last too long. I mean, aside from Team Fortress 2, how many multiplayer shooter games lasted longer than 3 years? If you have a list, please go lift some weights, maybe find a girlfriend, because you're a nerd. Anyway, we'll continue. How about 5 years? How many shooters lasted 5 years? Do you still have some? How about 9 years? These games don't hold up all too well, and we're going to see why soon enough. COD 4 was insanely broken at its time, and now we're putting an artificial heart on it and hoping it can run again. Well, it almost stopped beating 7 years ago, so no, it can't. The only reason we liked it was because this was almost a decade ago. How much of your life has changed since 2007? I mean, Chasing Cars was a huge hit that year. Unwritten was as well. I mean, the friggin' Rascal Flats were big that year. At that time, all of these choices seemed like good ones. But going back now, we like them for pure nostalgia. Call of Duty 4 will be good to fill our empty souls for a week or so. Remind us that, man, a decade ago, I thought life was worth living. But then we'll remember that it's not. And we'll remember that we stopped playing it when Modern Warfare 2 came out. And for us this year, you know what game that's going to be? It's going to be Pokemon Sun and Moon. But I guess I should wrap this up pretty quickly. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're new here, welcome. Maybe there'll be a sequel, another Call of Duty video coming next week around this time. So subscribe for that. Yeah, that's about all I have. So peace out, home skillets.